The people who say yes are rewarded by the adventures they have, and they seem talented. And the people who say no are rewarded by this safety. And it's surprising to regular people that it's a good idea to say yes sometimes. I mean, it does. Because beginners always say no. They cancel everything. They destroy stories by putting in too much stuff. They don't want to be in stories, because people in stories get altered. Well, there's no point in the story, yes. And things happen to them in stories. So I go to the movies just hoping to see a good story. People get fixed, they get old, and then they do what they do. And if it's highly successful, they won't change it. But I want everything to be alive. Don't do your best. Well, be average. Do what's easiest.
We've been taught always doing all our best, right?
Yeah, but don't do that.
How do you?
It's called stage fright.
Yes.
Doing your best. It means you don't think your natural self is good enough. So you do extra stuff, and then it isolates you from the other. You're good enough anyway. You had to convince people of that, and you had to make them more interested in the other performer than in themselves. People want to be on stage. Not everybody, not me, but most people.
Okay.
It's nice to be the center of attention. But when people stare at you, it's received as hostile, as a creature, as an ape. And especially in a theater where they paid money to buy tickets, to let them look at you, and they're allowed to keep looking at you. However much embarrassing it is, they're staring and staring. So all your defenses come up.
Yes.
And the one thing you don't want to do in life when they stare at you is to be altered. So you come on a stage not to be altered. But they paid money to see people altered. So there's a conflict here.
Yeah.
But and first of all, people don't understand it, but you can make them understand it. But then they're going to have to relearn. It's not safe here not to be changed, because it bores the audience. So you better be changed. The great danger here is of boring the watchers.
Do you have one specific failure or big failure that you say, oh no?
I did a Chekhov play, totally screwed it up in Stockholm once. Multi-million-dollar failure. When you fail, stay happy.
Yes.
Don't punish yourself. I failed at dying at 72. I'm really pissed off with that. It was my aim.
Why was it your aim?
It just seemed a very good age to die. So my father became a pharmacist and hated it all his life.
Wow.
And he kept saying, don't do what I did, which was good. Joseph Campbell said, follow your bliss.
Yes.
Whatever makes you happy, go and do it.
What kept you actually motivating through all these years?
Well, I like laughing.
Like laughing? I think many people like laughing, right?
Yeah, and the students entertain me. And if they don't entertain me, I do something else until they do entertain me. And it's very nice. I get paid for that. It's a pleasure.
Yes.
I have a friend who was a vet. Animals. Well, the Canadian government needed vets. Free degrees, they'd paid for it. So he spent his whole life as a vet. Hating it. He took the degree and he gets some money. A very good actor. But I never followed anything. I just wrote a short story. And then a theatre commissions a play. Then I see theatre's fun and I go into it. But
so it developed over time.
It's all luck. I got a grant from the British Film Institute to make a small film. But I got tired, at the same time I got tangled up with the Royal Court Theatre. And they used to listen to me, which is odd, because I didn't know anything. But I did stand by what I believed. And so I became, for years I was the main play reader, because I would say what I thought. I mean, we're all different people, we have different opinions. But when you say it's rather this or it's a bit of that, be enthusiastic, jump up and down, and don't be afraid you're not wrong. For you, it was magnificent. To hell with other people's opinion. It's you. And if you're an artist, you don't try to, it's you, it pours out of you, it's whatever you are. Don't copy the others.